love this song. Alright, I'll shut that off. I love video game music. That's not one of the questions I received, but last Q&A I received a question sharing some of my favorite songs. Sonic Adventure 2, it was one of the stages. Green Forest, that was. One of my favorite genres of music. I'm not knocking any other music games out, you know, different music genres out there that people listen to. I like to listen to everything, but I love video game music more than anything else compared to everyone else out there. Just being someone different instead of following all the music albums that everyone listens to and all that stuff, all the latest albums from the rappers and all that stuff. I don't do that. But welcome to this special Q&A. I have lots of questions to get into. I try to add as much lighting as possible so everyone can see me out there. I don't know how long I'm going to go for these specific questions, especially some of these questions I received. Some of them are longer than others. And this is not going to be a one-part video. I'm not going to be like other YouTubers and streamers that's going to only answer a few questions and then it'll just be just a one-part video. I take the time to give my best answers and honest answers to every question that I receive. I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm being honest and just speaking from the heart. And I'm going to answer every question that I receive from you guys to the best of my ability. And I'm going to go ahead and get started in a little bit here. But this is all you're going to see on the channel today. There's not going to be a stream or anything like that because I want to give people a chance to watch these videos. But some of you guys will probably be able to catch me online on PlayStation 4, or maybe I'll jump on old gen for a little while, play some games with some of you guys online. I also have some other playthroughs I want to get through. I still have to finish up like Mass Effect, that's still lingering around, and Crash, and then some other videos that I'm working on. But let's get right into it. Figure I start off with that cool song, the Green Forest theme music. So I'll have that listed. Also, I'm gonna have timestamps in each individual video so everybody can catch whatever answer you guys are interested in. Any questions that you're interested in finding out from me, you can skip ahead. You don't have to watch the whole video if you don't want to, especially some of those who are eager to get their question answered. I'll have the timestamps in each individual part so you guys can pick and choose whatever you guys want to hear me talk about. So the first question is from Amithis Uchiha, and she asks, if you had to only pick one single game genre to play for the rest of your life, what would you pick? Now, there's a lot of different games out there. There's several different types of different genres out there. You got action, adventure, puzzle, shooters. It's so many damn first-person shooters out there. Honestly, it's a lot of them. They're coming out with a lot more of them every single year. Destiny 2, we got Overwatch, Call of Duty, Halo, Gears of War, Crysis, many different other shooters out there. But if I had to pick one, I would honestly go with action adventure, because you have Spyro, you have Uncharted, you have Crash Bandicoot, you have plenty of different genres out there. Apologies for the background noise, but I'm just going to keep going here. You have many different action adventure games like those, Ratchet and Clank, and many others. I would definitely have to go with action or adventure games because you have those different variety of games. Mario games that are just like that. With the adventure style games, you can never get tired of them. Banjo-Kazooie, ukulele, is so many to count on just the name. Sly Cooper, is so many different game series that you can get into. So I would definitely want to get into those. JRPGs, I think that they will be drawn out. It's like a grind, but they can kind of get boring sometimes. If they have a good story, like Final Fantasy and the Tales of series, you can continue to play those. You will never get tired of them, especially Skyrim and other games like that. You have a lot to do, different side quests and missions that you can pick and choose from. Those games can also last you forever, but if I had to pick one, I would definitely go with action adventure, because you would have those different variety of games that you could pick and choose from and go through, because they have different levels, and it's just, I can never get tired of playing the action adventure games. Paper Mario is another one I want to throw out there. So that would be the genre I would pick. I'm not a sports guy. I watch some sports on TV, but I don't really play many sports games. And just like I mentioned before on stream before, I mentioned the last sports game I played was NBA Live 2005 with Carmelo Anthony on the cover. So I've never really been much of a sports player with NBA 2K, the NBA series, Madden that comes out every year, and then also FIFA, which is, I never played that before, which is called football out there in the UK. But that's the series, the game genre I would pick, for, in my opinion, if I had to pick one to play for the rest of my life here on Earth. But the next question is from Opal Ace, and he asks, how did you come up with your YouTube name? Now, when I first started, I didn't know what I wanted to call myself, a different channel name. I wanted to be something different. I knew that I wanted to have like a different name compared to everyone else. I've always been a huge fan of Mario, a huge Nintendo fan. I'm not a Nintendo fanboy. I like every type of game out there, from PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, and I'm not really a PC gamer, but there's so many different games. I love any game that I play, and I think of myself as a gamer, but just trying to come up with a name. I knew that I wanted to be something different, something that I really wanted to come up with. I didn't want something to be so too plain. I wanted something to be like unique and something that I would like, and maybe some people would actually want to check out the name, and maybe the name might be interesting from the channel. But I struggle trying to think of a name, but as a huge Mario fan, I knew I wanted to be like a name that's gamer related, because I knew I was going to make a gaming channel. And I thought of some items from Mario that I like the stars, and then that made me think of the PowBlock, and then some of the energy tank from Mega Man, and other different power-ups that you can get, and items that you can get from different video games, and different pickups to power up your character, whether it helps you get through a stage faster, or maybe like an extra life. I could have done like 1-up gamer or something like that with the 1-up mushroom, but I thought of PowBlock because I was thinking a lot about Mario. So I think I didn't know someone who didn't really have that name or not. So that's just something that made me think of that. I came up with PowBlock Gaming because I thought of Mario. I was a huge Mario fan, still am. I played most of the Mario games out there: Mario Party, Paper Mario, which is one of my favorite series, Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy, Super Mario 64, a classic that's still a legendary game, some of the best games out there. It's still a better game than some of these modern games that they still come out with. But that's how I ended up coming up with my YouTube name. I don't know if my phone is going off right now. That was just a Facebook notification. I didn't know if I was getting a phone call or not. But that's basically how I ended up coming up with my name. I stuck to it. I didn't want to change it or anything like that. I didn't want to call it Shacky D TV or Shacky Gaming or anything like that. I just wanted to make it like a gaming name that people might find unique. I don't know what you guys think of it. I still haven't really heard of any opinions about, oh, why did you call it, what kind of name is PowBlock Gaming? No one ever really said that to me, but it's something different, and I don't see any other channels like it's similar to that name. Dark Beast asks, why do you have a funny laugh? And he also asked, what made you start YouTube? I get this a lot from a lot of friends and locally that talk to me, some best friends of mine. Every time they make a joke, it's always like, every time I laugh, I always make something, I just always laugh at something. And it's always like something funny always happens in the games that I always just laugh at. Even during like scary movies or anything that I find funny, I always find something funny to watch, funny to laugh at in scary movies when they trip over themselves. even some gameplay moments, like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, For Honor, some other different games that I've also been playing, like Nebula Runs. There's always been something crazy going on those different types of games. But I'm glad people love my laugh and find it contagious and enjoyable when you guys watch the videos and the streams. And just like I mentioned before, people in real life laugh when I laugh, because whenever they say something, every time I laugh, I make it funnier just from laughing at it. And it's just, even when I go back and watch some of my favorite videos, Crash Bash, many others that I've experienced, it's always something that just a funny moment to just watch back and look back on and just laugh at over and over. It never gets old, especially from Call of Duty matches, older Call of Duty matches from the past. But I don't really know why I have a funny laugh. I'm glad I have the laugh that I have, and like you guys enjoy it and don't find it annoying. So like everyone else, when I first started, I thought people wouldn't like my laugh, and I couldn't be myself on the camera. I couldn't even look at the camera like I am right now. And leading into your next question, Beast, I started YouTube from following another YouTuber that I've been a fan of since 2009. I watched other YouTubers like Chris Smooth, Blaine Truth. Those are the other YouTubers I also watched. But they gave me the inspiration that I have right now to make my channel. And from watching their videos, they made it look fun. They made it look entertaining. I didn't even expect to stay on here because I was just so nervous. I couldn't stop. I couldn't even look at the camera like this, like I am right now. I couldn't even do these type of videos. I didn't feel comfortable doing them. And I felt scared. I didn't know what people were going to say, but I knew that I wanted to earn people's respect. I didn't want to come on here saying, oh, you better like my videos, you better watch my videos, you better respect me, and you better leave a like, or you better subscribe. And I never tell my viewers or anyone out there that's new, that's discovering me, oh, please leave a like on the video, make sure you subscribe if you liked what you watched, and you like what you see, or if you're enjoying the content. I let the viewer decide, pick and choose what he or she wants to do. And I got my inspiration from those other YouTubers, and that's how I basically wanted to start. That's how I started my channel, and I didn't expect to keep it. And just the first game that I played on my channel, the very first playthrough, was Crash Bandicoot Warped. For PS1, but I had the backwards compatible PS3 that they don't make anymore. You could play all your PS1 games, your PlayStation 2 games, and your PS3 games all on that system, and you can play them without even having to boot up your older consoles like the PlayStation 2 and your original PS1 if you still had it. And that was my first playthrough. And then after that was Luigi's Mansion on the Nintendo GameCube that I still have. My very first 2 playthroughs. I didn't know how to work the camera that I'm using right now. I didn't know how to really work it, keep it focused. And someone actually was watching one of my GoldenEye videos and gave me a tip. And shout out to him. I don't know if he's still out there, but he told me that my autofocus was still turned on, and that's why some of my videos are randomly just lose focus, which I hope is not happening right now, because I have autofocus turned on, so it wouldn't randomly blur out. But when I'm recording gameplay videos like that, I had those problems. All my videos look pixelated. I just didn't really know what I'm doing, but I didn't know what I was doing for when I was making these type of videos. I didn't know what I wanted to do for other type of content, to branch out and do different things. But I got better with it. I learned this all on my own, self-taught. No one sat down and walked me through how to make the channel and the videos and everything. All this I do by myself. I don't have someone helping me make these videos or showing me how to make the videos or anything like that, or uploading them for me, monitoring the comments or anything like that, the messages. That's all me. I'm keeping track of everything by myself. From every single message that I get, questions, friend requests, all that stuff. I'm doing that all by myself. And I feel like it grew on me. I feel comfortable doing this. I can be myself in any video. I can say what I want. I can be myself, and just be honest and just straight up with you guys, and talk to you guys like I'm doing right now with these Q&A videos. But that's how I basically got started. I'm happy I kept going. I never quit, and it wasn't easy getting to where I am. Outside of my efforts, it's because of everyone out there, and that's why I'm thankful for my fan base, and I will always be grateful to them. I'm not going to ever just be like, oh, I did it all on my own, and I didn't have any help getting to where I am. It's just because of the viewers and the fans that help support the YouTuber, in my opinion, to help them get to where they are outside the YouTuber's efforts and dedication of uploading and creating the videos. So I hope that answers your question, and many others, a couple of other people had a similar question like that as well. And I think Crazy Assassin also asked me that as well, but that'll also answer some of those other people who had asked the similar question. Disturbed out there also asked that as well from Instagram. Clans for Life has the next question here. Pretty crazy. I just answered his question. He said, what inspired you to start a gaming channel? And then that answers his first question. Clance also asked, out of all the video games you play, which one is your favorite? That's a tough question. I can't answer that right now. I can't really pick. I can never pick one individual game. I love so many different games out there. Cross Edge was the game that got me into JRPGs. Final Fantasy, many others. I can name a lot. Sly Cooper, Final Fantasy, Uncharted, Last of Us, Halo, Gears of War, Blue Dragon, Sonic the Hedgehog, Ratchet and Clank. It's so many different games. Jak and Daxter, Banjo-Kazooie, Conquer, and it's the Tales of series, the JRPG series, Tales of Symphonia, and all those different JRPG series. Mario Party, and there's just so many different games out there. There's Mario Party. I can just have a long list of games. Gex, if you guys heard of that game from the PlayStation 1 classic, Spyro, Tomba, the Tomba series, Tomba 2, the Evil Swine Return, Ape Escape, I don't even know if you heard of those games before, Clance, or anyone else out there. Those are some of those PS1 classics, memorable PS1 games people probably haven't even played before. Akuji, that I really liked, and I didn't really have it, but I really liked the demo of it as well. Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 10 for the PS2, Kingdom Hearts, so many different games out there I can name. But I will never be able to pick just one individual game. Oh, this is the best game of the best game of all time. You know, Tomb Raider, different other games out there, and even games like Horizon Zero Dawn, new IPs that I really enjoy, definitely became a favorite of mine. Just Gaia, but I'm gonna stop naming games now. But I will never be able to pick one individual game. Call of Duty, many others. Next question is from XDF. He asks, have you ever traveled outside of the U.S., the United States? I have only been to Canada. I haven't really been outside the country or anything like that. Besides Canada, I haven't been to any other places like that. But if I had the chance, I would definitely love to visit the UK and come to Europe and check that place out, and maybe even other places if I had the opportunity. But other than that, outside of Canada, I have never been to any other places outside the country. And he also asked, do I have a Discord? No, I have yet to make one. I heard about it. I heard it's better than Skype. I was thinking about making one. And I was also asking someone else out there, one of you guys, about Discord who has one. Is it any good? What is it about? I don't know what is it. What's the use of it? Is it something similar to Skype, or is it like just a chat room where you can chat with many people around the world or something like that? I don't know too much about it, so I don't really have a Discord, but maybe I probably will make one pretty soon. He asked, have I ever tried to learn Japanese? I haven't, but I know very little Spanish. I don't know any type of Japanese at all. Even when I watch anime, the Japanese subtitles, I can't understand what they're saying. But I rather watch, when I watch those TV shows, I go to the English dub version so so they have the subtitles so I can understand what they're saying. But I'd rather not even watch an anime in Japanese without any subtitles. I would never really try to, I would try to learn it if I could, but it's just, I'd rather just stick to the language that I'm fluent in, so I can really try to learn try to watch the animes that they have, because some of those shows you can only watch in Japanese out there, but I guess they're constantly just dubbing them now so people can watch those different types of animes. But maybe someday I might learn it. I don't know. It's pretty tough, I heard, though, for some people that's probably trying to learn it right now. And it's also his final question from XCF. He said, do you LP fan made games? I don't think I don't have any playlists out there on my channel that I've LP any sort of games on the channel that's from fan made games. I don't know. Would Roblox count as one? That was just a mobile game. I don't know if that's considered a fan made game or not. But I haven't played any sort of games that were fan made. I don't know if you would count that as one. Roblox for mobile. But I wouldn't be up against playing those type of games. I would definitely love to play them. The next question is from Martin Marquez. He says, what is my sub goal? I don't have one. I don't really have a subscriber goal, and it's amazing to see that I made it this far. I didn't expect to make it this far at all. I just remember when I had like less than 50 subscribers, and just looking back, I'm glad that I kept going at the rate I am, and staying dedicated, and getting better as I go. I'm still on a learning curve. I don't consider myself a professional or anything like that, because I'm still learning. But I definitely learned a lot more than I know way back then when I started with just pixelated videos and not knowing what to say in the videos, making shorter videos just so quickly, being so eager to get the videos out of the way because I was just that scared and nervous starting off. But I'm glad to be here. I never expected to be over 2,000, and now I'm already making my way to 2,500 really quickly, and I'm trying to get to I'm basically on the road to 3,000 already. But I would love to get to 100K maybe someday. I would love that. But I'm just going to keep growing at the rate and see how far I can go as I continue to do this. So I don't really have like a realistic subscriber goal that I want to just be there. I want to hope to get to that mark, that number of subscribers at this amount of time, and then that'll be it. And then my goal will be complete. my goal will be fulfilled. I'd rather just keep growing at the rate that I am and just see where I end up as I continue to go. I'm gonna also see how much time I have on the camera. I'm gonna be doing that, so I want to make sure the videos are not gonna go too long. I'm at 20 minutes, so I'm gonna try to answer some of Yanga's questions here before it splits, because it goes to like I think a 24-minute limit, and then I'll go into part 2. So I don't know how long these parts are gonna go, because I got I got several different questions to still go through. I didn't even make it through the first page yet, but I'm almost through it. Younger De Leon, he said pie or cake. I'm gonna go with cake because I like cake way more than pie, but I like both. Top 5 favorite movies. I'm gonna go with Halloween with Michael Myers. The Halloween series, the scary movies. Friday the 13th. Night of the Living Dead, that classic movie. It's in black and white. It's really old. I'm gonna also throw out there the Marvel movies. Some of the Marvel movies. Let's see. The Avengers, Age of Ultron. But I would say instead of Age of Ultron, I really like Captain America's Civil War. That was a really good one. Having Iron Man and Captain America fight each other, and then Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man was introduced. It was pretty good. I like both of those type of movies. Another one, let me see. That was 4. We had Halloween, Friday the 13th, Night of the Living Dead, and then one of the Marvel movies. Now, if I had to pick another one, I would have to go with. I was gonna say Transformers. But I don't know. I like the Power Rangers movie. I would throw that out there. The new Power Rangers movie was pretty good. That was really a nice childhood throwback. I really like the Power Rangers movie that I saw this year that just came out, and we had the Easter egg. Well, if you call it that. It was nice to see the original Power Rangers towards the end of the movie. I really like that. But it's so many different movies I could pick out there. And notice I picked mostly scary movies because that's really the main ones I really watched, my all-time favorite type of movies of genres. But I'm going to stop it here and then continue in the next part. I might even share some other movies as well. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Feel free to check it out. Share your thoughts so far and in the videos if you guys want to in the comments. And I'll be back for part 2 of the Q&A.